switched it virtually. Lowry shaking his head. Next shot, Justin Thomas, his second shot from the fairway. That's going right. Headed for OB, but sometimes, even in virtual golf, you get a good bounce. And Thomas an absolute shock. Hey, they'll take it, though. Atlanta up 5-2. On number 12, par 3, the Bay just threw the hammer, so this hole now worth 2 points. Patrick Cantlay. Focus. That's going to stop about 4 feet from the pin. Thomas and Billy Horschel all fired up. Cantlay's next shot, all now worth 3 after Atlanta throws their last hammer, and Cantlay taps it in. Atlanta Drive heading to the PGL Championship. They win it 9-3 over the Bay. So the final series all set. 4-seed New York Golf Club taking on 3-seed Atlanta Drive in the battle for the SoFi Cup. Match 1 of the best-of-3 final series will take place Monday, 9 Eastern on ESPN2, while Match 2 is Tuesday at 7 Eastern on ESPN. Match 3, if necessary, will start at 9 Eastern on Tuesday.
You're watching the ESPN Tournament Challenge Marathon, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app today.
Now, analytics gives Houston a 20% chance of cutting down the nets, but only 8.7% of brackets chose Houston.
I chose Houston.
Okay, good for you. The opposite is true of Florida. I tried to where it's playing. Alex gives them a 7% chance.
We were talking about it last week, and I picked Houston.
Okay, but nearly 21% of brackets chose Florida to win. ESPN Analytics and the public agree on Duke, however, 25% each. Let's see what the folks at ESPN Bet have to say.
That's right, Tyler Folger, Aaron Dole, and Dallin Cup here, providing you some fun and interesting ways that you can bet the bracket at ESPN Bet. For instance, take a look at this, guys. How about the total number of wins the SEC will get? That line is 20.5 for the whole tournament. They have 14 teams in the dance, a bunch of them 1 and 2 seeds. How about the total aggregate of the seeds that make the Final Four? It's set at 10.5. So, for instance, if a 1, 2, 3, and 5 make the Final Four, that adds up to 11 and would be over that line. You can also bet on whether or not there will be a buzzer beater in this dance, and who doesn't want to see that? One of the most memorable moments in tournament history coming on buzzer-beating shots. Aaron, yet another market you can wager is the exact number of number 1 seeds to make the Final Four. Is that something you're interested in?
Yep, I'm going to go with exactly 2. And yes, I know it's a favorite at plus 150, but I currently have Houston going to the Final Four as well as Auburn. So those are the 2 teams that I'm going to look at in terms of betting and also equating my betting to my bracket. Now, of course, this could not happen with these 4 and it could be something else. But keep in mind, 13 of the last 17 winners have been a number 1 seed, and we've seen 2 exactly in 3 of the last 6 years. We've seen multiple number 1s. So I do think specifically in this, knowing how good these number 1 seeds are coming into this tournament specifically, I'm going to go with exactly 2 at plus 150.
All right, Dallin, how about this one? Historically, the 12-5 matchup is one where we try and find an upset. So will there be at least 2 12s that win in the round of 64? That's minus 115 on the yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the yes there. I think it will happen. When you look at the one that's really interesting is Colorado State taking on Memphis. Colorado State's the 12 seed, and they're the favorite. We almost never see that. It's oscillated between 3.5 and 2.5 points. So, yeah, I'm going to lean that way. And I don't love riding with the Mountain West, but Memphis may have a key injury to Tyrese Hunter. They have really good wins in the non-league, not great metrics. So Colorado State with Lee Clifford, and if they can win that game, UCSD against Michigan, I have that in my bracket. So why would I change that? I think that Tritons are one of the best shooting teams. They don't turn it over. They turn you over. And you could maybe get some love there with Liberty as well. I don't think Clemson's going to get knocked off. Clemson's really, really good. So, yeah, give me those 2. Real quick, the buzzer beater. Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet?
No, at minus 140, no
minus
fun.
140, it's gross.
Really, that's what I'm Joe Fortwell.
Get out of my house.
That's Joe Fortwell. Joe taking hits.
Joe not here for taking hits. We still love him. Good stuff, YouTube. Plenty more betting the bracket throughout the week. Let's kick it now back to Sports Center.
You're watching the ESPN Tournament Challenge Marathon, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app and download the Tournament Challenge app to fill out your men's and women's brackets now.
The Indiana Hoosiers have a new basketball coach. He's Darian DeVries, who joins the Hoosiers after spending just 1 season with West Virginia. Overall, he has 24 years of Division I coaching experience. DeVries leading the Mountaineers to a 19-13 record, finishing 10-10 in the Big Ten before the Mountaineers were snubbed on Selection Sunday. DeVries, who agreed to a 6-year deal, replaces Mike Woodson, who was fired after
today would be Paul Skeem.
He's been absolutely dominant.
The splinker, nasty. The slider takes soul.
The ball explodes out of his hand. He struck him out with 100. He has really taken the nation by storm.
Paul Skeens, my mom is single, bro.
I don't think he's the future of baseball. I think he's the present.
The most talented pitcher we've seen probably in a generation.
Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year winner is Paul Skeens. Congratulations, Paul.
And joining us now is Pirates pitcher Paul Skeens, one of 3 players on the cover of MLB The Show 25, the 20th anniversary edition of the game, along with Elvis De La Cruz and Gunnar Henderson. Paul, how exciting is it for you to be one of the cover guys for the game?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a huge honor. Even to be in the conversation with those guys is pretty cool. And I know they have a lot of choices to put on the cover, but it's pretty cool to be in that conversation and obviously get the cover.
You were Rookie of the Year last year, and an All-Star game started, and this all happened very quickly. How did you adjust so quickly to pitching at the professional level in the majors?
Yeah, I had good people around me. Got a good catcher last year, good coaches, and they made it easy. They coached me up pretty quick. I learned, about the big leagues and how to pitch in the big leagues pretty quick. But yeah, it was probably a combination of a number of things.
Now, Paul, according to MLB.com, you are starting on opening day sooner than any other.
It's not enough.
What does it mean to you to get the ball on opening day and be certified as the ace this quickly?
Oh, it's an honor to be recognized by.
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear Emaw, every man a Wildcat, and inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Probably a little bit. They're not,
They'll discover space they never knew existed. They'll go further than any elbow has ever gone in aviation history. Beyond the armrest.
Welcome to your vacation. The local temperature is 78 degrees.
Spin, more fly.
It's not enough.
AT&T is a new guarantee, because not everything in life is guaranteed.
It's not enough. Oh, I didn't expect that. I wish I could get that pumped into my ears.
knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 5.9% APR on GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals so you can watch basketball. Click the KFC 5-piece tender combo to get food to watch basketball. And then more food to watch more basketball. Order now, only on Uber Eats.
Come and take a trip, I got the girls with me. Come and take a trip, I got the girls with me. We outside. Police ass nigga, you forgot it ain't no cousin me. You know what's up with me, you gotta pay the fee. They gon' trick or they got a trick on my sleeve. You got me out, I'm what a rich nigga need. Stalking my IG, I'm on a rich nigga feed. Only time I
Bush Guide, cold and smooth
Bush Guide.
skills. In unpredictable conditions, pack layers, both for your body and your beer.
The Bears will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games.
Yeah, I kind of like the Legends grade.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Uncorks one. He's got him wide open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. DB's right up on the receivers, trying to get to him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in the loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Steelers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Still looking on the move. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's looking on the right side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance to call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Tackled there by the defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the score. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Baylor!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. They'll put some points up on the board.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And the Bears want to move quickly. Going up top on first down. Coming after it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball. Getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. The ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Quarterback checking off. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. First down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, nowhere to throw it.
He'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands.
Not the fucking ball, man.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. On first down, here comes this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. The pitch. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. the gun. The running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. This time it's complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Bears have this offense rolling.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down.
Why he come across the fucking middle of the field?
A turnover for the defense. Trying to take it back. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Who the fuck told him to come across the field like that?
Diesem.
This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on
I'm
the
gonna restart
board.
this
There
up.
is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, gets you a touchdown.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time on target. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll take another shot here. And he...
Wow.
not know the word emo, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. What a game and what potential drama.
Of course, it's raining now.
Seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it.
Fuck that. No, I get that weak ass shit. And I get the ball for this
Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started.
Toledo.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Baylor Bears offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he gave him the dead leg.
Yeah, let's race two.
And finally, out of
Looked up, really. I ain't had no space.
explosive run by this ball carrier.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll leave it with him.
Get your hands off.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. Going with the ground game left.
Y'all got to push through there, somebody.
Threatening to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires on the move. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires downfield. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. On the option. He'll toss it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go
Beauty.
They score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. They go to the ground.
Woo!
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he just handled it poorly. And it's
Get it, bro. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slick.
Eddie Winslow.
Security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs
Who got it though, DJ?
About that to their teams.
Who punched him, DJ?
Before taking the field.
Uppercut.
These guys really need to
hit him with the uppercut. DJ, yo, my boy. Where is he? Oh, it wasn't even that. Poop. Yeah.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder.
Oh, run from him.
Like, are they gonna get
That's good shit. My bad, little bro.
I gotta do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes the grab. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down.
Go, get out of there, little bro.
Pressure coming. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
They'll try the run.
Oh, I almost got both of them. I saw a Z spot over there. Damn, I pressed the wrong button. Cook that nigga. Oh, and I missed him.
Couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
Nigga. Finally got it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Baylor!
This is a running running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. The snap sets up the throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent.
What they call?
Cylinders right out of the gate.
Oh. He ran a comeback behind me. Okay. He ran a drag and a comeback.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He makes the
Oh, zero, because I see what you're doing.
Tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get...
No, don't take that extra hit, my nigga. Ah.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Wildcats! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot in. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bears headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. Fourth and inches, and they'll go for it. And the Bears get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
The Bears are flying down the field.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have have offensively, you saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up
You chopped up, nigga. You lucky. I went the wrong way.
Run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good job, but somebody got to be helping, bro.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run.
Good job, BC.
Quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's go.
Getting set for the point after.
Trot. Let's get it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like,
go get him. Let's get him.
Advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert.
Oh, turn around, nigga. Oh, he caught it. Good job.
They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. He leaves it with the back.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Getting some heat.
Oh, man, I needed that sack, honestly.
On that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal.
Here, jump run from DJ, my boy.
Bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity.
Wow.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 20. Bears want to crank the tempo. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he holds it in at the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's got it. He breaks a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bears inside the 20. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. The inside handoff. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
They'll go to the ground.
Come on. Let's go.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll try to get it through the air. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They run the reverse. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Oh my God,
the pressure definitely affected him as he got that one away. Not able to they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
So fucking stupid, dog.
The Power Cat offense returns to the field. You get field position like this, this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
He's going to let one fly.
Bitch ass nigga. Stupid
Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Going deep.
He.
And this is dropped. Incomplete.
What the fuck?
He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. The give to the back. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Looking to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down for this offense. Wideout in motion. Snap in the shotgun. He's going for a big play downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. And he's got him set up. Defense finally gets him out of bounds at the 3. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown Bears! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys...
He lets one fly deep. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Woo! Try to go up on him.
A huge play, knocking it away downfield. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Jones. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point was good. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top on
freebie. Damn. Oh, we get another one.
Incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Go, come on, catch it, 16.
Incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. his elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, missed him. Who got the tackle?
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do.
It's a long way to run, Miguel. Good job, bro.
Sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It was getting better.
It's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way,
he's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack.
I thought I was going down. I put the controller down.
As the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wide.
Man, get that ball up and down. It wouldn't matter. He would have got smacked. That's a bad throw. Oh, Corey.
First down at the 39. The offense starts with a short field. The running back has it.
Keep outside.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense goes on the attack on first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is a third and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Running back searching for a hole.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Motion from the offense. He wants to throw here on second down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Missed him. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Power football with the run.
Oh, my bad. That's my fault. Okay, let's go. Play side option.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On the option.
Pitch the ball, nigga.
Line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
They get him down after he makes the catch. The Bears in the hurry up. From the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw, and that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. At the 20. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. This drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone.
Yeah, good job.
Dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. He's on the loose. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Bears are in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Buys a little time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll ride his man on the option. And
Damn.
he'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Baylor! And the stomping has commenced. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Oh, good tackle. I mean, great tackle.
Going to leave them dizzy.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up
3.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. The gun, running back gets to give. There to stop him after a pickup of 3, it's down to the 15. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 4th down is just another down to these guys. A perfect 4 for 4 so far. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears are on the move. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll keep it himself. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown Bears! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Billy beats the rookie.
Defense gets to the quarterback.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Got it. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, they'll take to the air. Oh, what a
Billy Pitts!
Defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His
First pick.
Interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Finds his tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. At the 35, he's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Okay, ready? The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Get set, get set.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time.
Missed it so fucking bad.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Bears want to move quickly. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
It's your game to win, offense. Black 24. Black 24.
Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Unleashes one. He's got it.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Got his man downfield. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there?
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open.
Touchdown!
Freshman.
And the punishment has been extended. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the 2-point try. Power Stone. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. Off-play action on first down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Handoff, keep working on that clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's going for the big play.
Press the wrong button. I missed the other
just
side.
flat missed it. Incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Touch pass on the right. Crosses the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Lawrence. They're trying to get to it. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. They keep attacking through the air. Looking deep.
Man, that's bullshit.
Intercepts it. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Offense set on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Shakes off the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage.
Lets it fly. He's got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing, keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Damn.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds. A little bit easier time of things. Kicking team. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot.
He dropped it good. She
Slips
knows
through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Throwing right. He makes the catch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He wants to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
He'll take another shot here. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Happy Mooler, B.